Yeah,
You don't feel that one?
I do not. Hi guys, how y'all doing? Babe, why is it a broom right there?
I don't know.
How y'all doing?
I
Hope
was
y'all are
sweeping.
doing. Y'all know he wasn't sweeping. John, go sit down or eat your taco. I don't know how. That's
What's
why you.
going on, YouTubers?
That's why you have the spoon to help you. He didn't even show y'all the nachos. He just started eating. He just started eating. They can't see that. So it's some nachos, chicken, fajita nachos on one side, ground beef on the other side. And you would think that he would kind of turn it to where half of the chicken is on his side, half of it is on my side, but he just, that's why I don't like sharing with him. Because now, I'm just saying, why would you give me that?
Yeah, that chicken they big. How does that work?
That's beef, that's chicken. I got to reach all the way over here for beef. This is chicken.
So why not leave it like I had it?
Because it was just all chicken on my side.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't. I
No.
had this where it was half chicken,
No.
half beef.
No. Do y'all like sharing your food with your spouse? You just turned it again.
I'm getting the chip, man.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't like sharing food with him. I like to have my own plate because he's not cool.
No, she don't be realizing
He's not cool at all.
what I be saying.
You're not saying anything.
Man, I had it where it was half chicken.
No, it was not. It was all chicken on this side. And then when you turned it a little bit, you gave me this side where you was already eating off of.
That only took one chip.
I don't care.
You do know it's still an open sign on hell.
I'm offended. I don't care. He can say what he wants to say. How are y'all doing?
What's going on?
Y'all are looking handsome, beautiful, as usual.
Yep, I seen y'all. I seen y'all.
My husband is like a butt. I don't like eating with. I'm gonna answer that. I don't like eating with my spouse. So I just asked y'all, do y'all like eating with your spouse, like out of the same plate? My answer, no. I want my own plate, my own stuff right in front of me. Like, I don't want nobody reaching all over on my stuff. Now, if you want to taste my food, you can taste it. Go dip your fork in my plate, taste it, and go back onto your food. I don't like when he all over. Like, see, I gave you this because you're supposed to eat over that, not over the food. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gave us the silver and stuff. So you take it over here, you eat over it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. Yes, I would love to know what you think.
You always eat out of my plate, dear.
Right. Didn't I just say that? See, he doesn't listen. I eat out of his plate and I go back to mine. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, do y'all understand what I'm saying? I eat, I go, I dip, I eat, I go back to mine. Yes, what would you like to say?
Have y'all ever met a Niagara?
Yeah. Right here. Right here. How y'all doing? Well,
Hope y'all doing fine.
and have y'all ever met somebody that don't eat avocado or guacamole? Who does that?
Yeah. I'm
So,
not gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
So did you just show them my nachos that are just
Mm-hmm.
the prettiest nachos you ever want to see?
That's all.
So we just lost another young black man.
I
I
heard
think
something
his
about that at work.
I think his name was Dante Wright.
I heard he was kind of had bipolar disorder or something like that. I'm not for sure.
No, I think that's a totally different boy, isn't it?
Oh, is it? It might be. It might be.
I don't know. I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's a totally different boy. But let's be real. None of this should be surprising.
Go get the phone.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do right now?
First, I'm gonna put this sour cream on this nacho. Then I'm gonna handle that.
Hold on, guys. Cause y'all gonna see me throw a baby from one room. Hey, go sit down. I don't care. I just don't care, John. Babe, where you going? It's this way. Oh. Well, nobody told you. I'm not gonna call him out. Go back. Go back. Do y'all want a baby?
John, go get the phone, man.
It came back on. Where's your phone?
Where the phone at?
He can't find it.
Oh, you done lost my phone.
You want me to call it? Hold on, guys. Do you want me to call it?
Hold on. Come
Do you want me to call it?
here. I think I know
Hold on, guys.
where it's done. Look. Yeah.
But I'm just sick and tired of losing our men, our young black men, our boys, our children. I'm tired of it, you know. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know that the mom said that he called her.
There's never one word someone said about the officer says he thought he grabbed his stun gun. She thought she grabbed her stun gun.
Right.
But excuse me.
That's bull, of course.
Yes,
We all know.
because the handle on the stun gun is different from an actual gun, so you can't feed them to it.
Well, I don't know if the handle's different. I don't know.
I do.
But I do know that that's a bull crap, especially if you're a veteran police officer. So, I don't know.
Nothing I say.
Oh, goodness.
Not even putting it in a racial standpoint,
But it
just
is,
saying.
right? But it is.
No, my opinion here. Let me speak my opinion here.
I'm just saying.
When did it become okay to take somebody's life over something that you don't need to? When did it become where policemen ride around and say protect and serve, and all we've been seeing lately is murdering
Yeah,
and
but,
killing of people?
yeah, but you're
When
saying,
did this become the new normal? Because it's not normal.
yeah, but you're saying it's not even looking at it from a racial point
No,
of
I'm
view.
just saying.
But our black people are the only ones getting killed. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand that. I'm not saying, you know what I mean. I know that. I know that. Believe me. I'm just saying, in general, in a police officer's eyes, when did it become a point to where this shit started to become an everyday process?
But it's been like this.
You know? No, no, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Definitely.
I know it's been like this. I know before social media they've been doing it. I know all of this. My thing is, when did it become the way y'all so comfortable at doing it? And any lie you think you can make up should be an excuse for you to get off. Like right now with the trial, of the police officer that killed George Floyd. They had the nerve to say that George Floyd died from suffocation because of the exhaust from the car. One of the guys got up and said that. Now that makes absolutely no sense.
Oh,
But yes, dear.
I'm just trying to answer your question. Your first question. Your first question was, when did it become, or when did they feel like it was okay to take another person's life? And I feel like that it's becoming okay because there is no consequences when they're killing us. What police officer do you know that has gotten like a harsh sentence for killing someone? None that I know of. So I think
They get the badge too. Okay, you can't be a cop no more, but you're free. You kill somebody
and
or
maybe
something.
they might get a year or two or just a couple years for like killing someone. So I think if it was a harsher punishment, then I feel like maybe I'm not gonna say it would stop altogether, but it most definitely would slow it down.
And it would. It would, but as crazy as it is, underlying racial issues won't let everything be equal. You know, won't let everything be equal. It's it's really sad because, in my opinion, I don't care black, white, brown, green, blue, yellow, purple. For one, we're still all people. Two, don't get me wrong. I am a black man and I'm proud of it and I stand with my black heritage. But I'm just saying, overall, we as people should treat each other like people. It shouldn't be a discrimination because of the color of our skin, even though it is. It shouldn't be a discrimination of somebody's culture, even though it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's 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 sad that we all here on this earth and we can't live together.
That's just the type of world we live in.
Yeah. Yep, it is.
Mm-hmm. Look like you need some jalapenos on that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I
You
ain't gonna be
don't.
able to do it.
You don't need avocados
Mm-mm.
or guacamole.
Mm-mm.
You don't need jalapenos.
Mm-mm.
Why does he even need nachos?
Not so good without them old hot mess and stuff and all that other stuffings and stuff and stuff.
Stuffings and stuff and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm still going, delicious. Like Tony the Tiger, they're great.
Mm. Oh,
Now I'm talking about,
no. Okay, hey.
mm,
First, before we go any further, my heart goes out to that young man's family.
definitely, man, definitely. We
His
know
kid, I think he had a kid.
it's always hard to lose somebody. It's even harder to lose them to some violence or something, you know.
Yeah. So I hate to um I just hate to talk about stuff like that. But we have to talk about it. We can't stay silent. Maybe one day something to change.
Hopefully.
prayerfully, something to change. You know,
Yeah.
it just makes me sad. It makes me sad because that could be our son, your son. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't care whose son it is. It's sad. You know, especially when you can go see a white person, a kid same age that's of a different nationality that'll get pulled over and they can go home afterwards. You have somebody of color getting pulled over by the policeman and they may not go home after that,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So,
Yeah. It's crazy.
hmm yeah,
It's to the point now. If you're African American, you get pulled over, you gotta give up everything short of booty to
really,
make sure you make it home.
really. No, now it's, I got to turn my phone on.
Oh yeah. Immediately.
When I get stopped, I got to turn my phone on.
That don't really help. Remember the one guy?
Mm-hmm.
His wife or girlfriend was in the car recording and they shot it.
Oh, I remember.
You know?
Uh-huh. Those jalapenos are hot.
Hmm. This on my jalapeno.
Now, question I have.
What that is? What that is? What that is? You look like Joe.
Question I have. Is it okay for a guy or even a female, because you have some guys that have custody of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay for a guy or a female to get a place in their name for their ex if they have kids with them?
Hmm.
Or I'm not going to say necessarily is it okay, but should you? Like, should you get, let's say you have a significant ex, they have some of your kids or a kid of yours,
Mm-hmm.
they need somewhere to stay, or they can't get a place in their name.
Not
So,
sure.
would you, or is it okay, or is it the right thing to do for you to get a place in your name for them?
My opinion?
Yes.
Okay, I got two different opinions.
No. Uh-uh.
No, hold on. Let me explain.
One opinion.
Yeah, it's one opinion, but it got two sides.
No, what would you?
The old me,
Not the old you.
okay. Don't say the old me.
I mean, you can say the old you.
Old me would have said, get my kids and find you a little old spot under the freeway some damn well. Now,
Really? That's what
the
you say.
yeah. The new the me now would say if a situation like that occurred, I would talk with my significant other and let them know my plans of, hey,
No, sir. No, sir. No, sorry, guys. Hold on.
because
No, sir. Get your naked tail over there
it's
and drink
not
your
even
juice.
at that point, in my
Go.
opinion, go get the phone. Go get the phone. In my opinion, I would be thinking more about the child, and I wouldn't hide nothing. You know what I mean? Because see, that's where problems start. I talk with my significant other, and I'd be like, "Hey, think we need to get them a little efficiency or something to help them to at least for now, but not no longevity.
Something.
Kind of just you sitting up chilling while I'm paying all the bills.
No,
No,
that's
no,
not
no,
what I
no,
said.
no.
No, you're not paying the bills.
Right. Just helping them get in there.
You're just putting the place in your name.
Okay.
Although that's a I guess we can use that part too. But I'm just saying, would you or would any of you get a place for them in your name? Like she or he is going to pay the bills, but let's
I wouldn't want to see my child on the street.
right.
You know
I was
what I mean?
thinking that I was saying the same thing. Like I would do that because I wouldn't want to see my kid on the street. Now, since you've said that, then let's go to what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say he or she was on the verge of being on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Would you get them a place and would you pay the rent? Or,
Well, I look at it like this.
and then I'll tell you what I think about that part.
I feel very strongly. Sometimes people have to go through stuff to learn a lesson. They have to go through trials and tribulations to learn a lesson. Now, I don't believe in leaving nobody totally ass out. You know, that was the old asshole me. But I would help initially. Hey, like you said, hey, I'll help you get in the place, but you got to get up and take care of your own business at the same time. Because evidently, somewhere in here is a lesson that if I try to take over all your responsibilities, you never learn that lesson. So I don't want to block your lesson. So I'm gonna let you hit a couple of them walls, you know, and bounce off of them, see if you got rub in your blood, you know.
For
But
me personally, my answer would be no. I would not pay your bills for you. I
yeah,
would be
that's what I
like,
just said.
hey, give me my kid, um, and I'll take care of the kid. You go and get on your feet. You know,
Go fix you some dinner out of trash can.
I would no, that's not what I'm saying. It's so mean.
I think it was some chicken in that one.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm financially stable enough, maybe I would be like, okay, I pay your rent for the first couple of months. Still give me my kid. I'm just saying, what if I'm financially stable? Like, what if I'm well off? You know, I'll be like, hey, give me my kid. I'll pay your rent for a couple of months. Then after that, you're on your own. That'll give you enough time. Find a job or whatever it is you need to do. Still give me my kid, and then you can have the kid back once you get on your feet if you're better off. You know,
That is
that's
a noble gesture.
I'm noble. That's what I would do.
I would want to do that,
But the ass and you
but
just
if it was
wouldn't.
my baby mama, ooh, yo, motherfucker, yo!
Who says that?
What? She come up a lot of hit in the neck. He changed me. No, sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. exposure.
They already heard you. They already heard you.
Woo! Okay, I would try my best.
Even if it was his kid's mother, we would. If we were financially able to, I would say yeah. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you're doing it for your
Well,
kids.
yes, because
But
you don't want
then,
the evils that somebody else do for you to
but then
carry.
you're also doing it because then you have to ask yourself, and then what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do?
See, that did it right there. That did it right there.
What would Jesus do? Or what would Jesus tell you to do? He would not tell you.
Woo! See, that's it right there. Cause see,
Why is this blowing my?
my
It's
first
so
mind
loud.
frame, my first mind frame is saying, "Lord, forgive me. I'm finna kick him out,
Yeah.
kind of terrible without this."
Because
But
let's be real. Hmm. Let's be real. At the end of the day, you want to be. You're trying to be
I'm trying to
a
be
better
better.
person, right? You're trying to be a better you.
Yes,
You
I
know,
am.
and yes, some people make it hard for you,
Yes, she
but
is the devil.
remember, it's not between
I
you,
think she has wings with horns on them.
and that may be true, but it's not between you and her. It's not between you and them. It's between you and God.
Yes, you are
You know.
correct. You are
So in
correct.
the end, that's what it's truly, who it's truly between in the end.
Yes, and
You
you
know.
are so right.
Don't get me wrong. How do I know it's easier said than done. I know it's easier to say these things than to actually do it, you know? But
Yeah, that's true. It takes work. It takes work. It takes work. I promise you.
I mean, because it's still the mother of your kids or the dad or the father of your kids or however
I
you're
was
looking
tricked
at it.
by Satan.
You was not tricked by Satan. You was tricked by something, all right, and it wasn't Satan.
Satan had a thong on.
Hmm. Hmm. So I would say, you know, even though it's hard to do right sometimes, and trust me, I know
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard to do right sometimes. You still have to,
You know,
you still have
sometimes
to just find it deep down to just say, and don't get me wrong, it's
you
hard
have to forgive
and move
and
on.
and move on and sometimes it takes work.
No, it always takes work.
Oh yeah, it takes work. Cause you ever had somebody
There you
that
go.
no, I'm just saying, you ever had somebody that when you just hear their voice, you feel the skin on your face start peeling back and you can't make a smile no more because your mouth done locked up and you grinding your teeth because you want to bite a jugular vein.
Really, really, really.
I'm just
Somebody
expressing,
might feel that way about you right
and they
now.
may do. They may do.
Somebody might feel that way about you right now.
They might wanna. They might want.
But you have to look past that.
Yes, you have to look past that.
You do.
You ever talk to somebody that just made you just like you felt like a pot of water on the stove, all your blood boiling. When you got off the phone, you had to say a prayer just to come down because you couldn't even see no more. You had tunnel vision.
No, no, no,
No?
no.
You ever met somebody that If you was near 'em, you wanted to stick your foot so far up they behind you, warm like a sock.
No,
No,
no, no. I've had people that probably felt that way about me.
you ain't never had nobody that you wanted them to open their mouth right when you was in front of them, so you could jam your whole arm down damn near to your shoulder and try to grab their heart just to see if it's beat.
No, no.
Hmm. You ain't met my baby mama.
I have. I've tried to fight her before.
Yes, you did.
But we're trying to move forward, not backwards.
Yes, dear.
The old Deborah probably would have fought her.
We're still a work in
Right.
progress.
No, Jonathan. Well, this Jonathan want to fight her. But I have the need not to want to fight people nowadays.
I
I'm
don't want to
saying,
fight her. I just want her to end up in different countries in little pieces.
I don't want to. I don't.
Am I wrong for that?
No, because you. Yes, you are wrong for that. Because God will fight for you. You need to just be still.
And you're absolutely
He'll
correct.
fight for you.
And sometimes even knowing you need to hear it to bring you back
Yeah.
because you void off, you know.
Because I was just like that not too long ago. I wanted to just, you know, but you don't have to fight. You let God fight your battles for you.
Amen.
And He can do a better job than you,
Coach,
you know?
he gonna clean it up.
So, although you might feel like someone's getting over on you, or somebody's messing off on you, or somebody's doing something, to you,
Let God fight your battles for
let
you.
God handle that. I promise
Pray
you.
about it. Don't try to take it in your hands,
Right.
because then, it gets, when you take it in your own hands, it feels good then, but then the consequences is later when you got to suffer after that.
You're saying you might, and let's be real, you're not gonna even feel good after that because there's so many consequences after that, you know? So many consequences after that. And then God can do a better job than you can.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So you just do what you know is right. You let God to continue to do the rest. Matter of fact,
Yes, I will. Amen.
matter of fact, the best thing you can do for people like that who get under your skin like that is pray for them. It's the best thing you can do for them is pray for them, and not like Venom pray to God. Not
What's a venom break? What? Oh, what? What's a venom break?
with Venom as God. Could he kill Spider-Man? That's not the type of prayer you should be praying to God.
Hey, I just quoted that because that's what he had said in the movie.
No, that's not the type of prayer that you should be saying. And I don't even know why he's saying this, because when we pray not only for our family and our friends, but we also pray for our enemies. We also pray for those who mean us harm.
Yeah.
We pray for those who do not like us. We pray for those who we've wronged, those who we've offended.
Yeah,
You
we pray
have
for
to.
all y'all. We pray for them haters. We
You
pray
have
for the
to
people
pray.
that love us.
You have to pray for everyone. Then you let God handle the rest.
Sometimes
So
venom prayer just slip out.
no, you cannot do a venom prayer. That is the devil's prayer. That is not a godly prayer.
He was being sincere.
No, to the devil, maybe. You know that is who does that? Who does that? But yeah, we've talked too long already.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us every now and again. Oh, what?
we freaking forgot to tell y'all that we went to San Antonio.
Oh, yeah, San Antonio. Big Lou's, Big
We
Lou's
went to
Pizza. Go to Christian couples. Blah, blah, blah. Go to Christian couples Eats Houston. That's it, right? Is it a .com or something? I don't
Christian Couple Eats Houston.
know.
That's
Excuse me.
nasty.
Yeah.
Christian Couple Eats
Look at that pizza.
Houston.
Big Lou's Pizza in
All
San
one
Antonio.
word on Instagram.
Yeah.
You will see some of the places we visited. Some of the places I was just so fat that I started eating, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I forgot to take a picture." And then some of the places,
Oh my goodness, I think I forgot to record it.
really, and then some of the places I don't really, I didn't feel like. To be honest,
But Big Lou's 46, was it 46?
42.
42-inch pizza, 60-ounce margaritas, going down. Going
Oh,
down.
yeah.
What's that name? La Poopa Peepa? La Papa Poopa? La Peepa Papa?
I don't know what you're saying, but Big Lou's Pizza,
Well,
Humongous Pizza, the pictures
great,
does it no justice.
great. Off the
It's
chain.
much bigger in person. If you're on the
Hashtag
Riverwalk,
Big Lou's.
if you're on the
It go down.
Riverwalk, go to Thirsty Aztec. Get the
Thirsty Aztec. Oh,
get
yeah.
the Aztec. It's a 44-ounce frozen drink that
With
comes
3
with
shots and
3
3 Jello
shooters on the
shots.
top and 3 Jello shots on the side.
Man, hold up. One eye will be leaning to the left. Feel me? Telling you. Yes, yes. It is the bomb jizzle for shizzle my
We
nizzle.
went to go visit my son and his girlfriend. I really missed him, but we really, really, really had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time. He tried to drink with his old man.
My brother, one of my brothers and his family went. My other brother couldn't make it.
Bobo. We had a blast.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think we only went to the room to sleep.
We did. We didn't know
And then we were back up.
Soon we got up, boom.
Yeah.
Shower back, boom. We out going again.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that snow cone place? Your snow cone wasn't that good. But mine and Bryce, I've never tasted anything like that before.
Yeah, mine wasn't all that.
Mine was old, and I don't know how they did that. That was like, I'm drooling a little bit.
Yeah, gummy worms and all kind of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not gonna hold y'all. I just wanted to throw that out there. We had such a great time in San Antonio.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
And yeah, we're back now.
Yeah, it's been too much damn money.
Too much money. Now I'm broke.
Broke did it. Broke did it.
You better get your jaws ready. You better get
that neck work going. Neck work going.
You better get your jaws ready. Because we got some bills to pay.
Uh-oh.
Better get them ready.
Start massaging right here.
You better. I'm not me, you. You. Shit.
Gotta get it going. Gotta get all the muscles working.
Yeah, we're not gonna hold y'all. We already ran past time. We love you all. We're gonna continue to pray for you all. Continue to put those orders in for the free Bibles. I know we're moving slowly but surely, but hey, we're moving.
Yeah, the way my bank account set up, you know how to go.
But we're gonna get it out to you as soon as we can. Just bear with us.
Yep. Here, eat a nacho while you wait. Just don't eat a nacho.
I'm so full. And it looks like we didn't eat nothing.
Because the nacho is big.
I know. I made it. I know. I don't know what I was thinking. Do y'all want to say bye to John? Say no.
Toot. Come here.
Do you want to tell everyone bye? He said no, he doesn't want to tell y'all bye. Can you come tell the people bye? No. Can you tell them bye?
Say bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See y'all later.